Okay, so this question may scare you a little bit, but don't look into anything more than it actually is, because believe it or not, you've done this. You may have done this in your practical exam. You certainly did it in my classes. Okay, so you're probably thinking, but no, Miss Price, I haven't. You have. It's practical. You've done it in your exam. Okay, so the school secretary will use a screen input form to make it easier to enter data into the new system. Basically, all it is just a user-friendly way of doing it. Design a suitable screen input form to enter the details of one of the students using the fields given in part B. So you go up to part B, and here are the fields. Okay, don't worry about the data types. Here are the fields. Okay, right, so you're drawing a form. That's all you're doing. Okay, so it should contain appropriate space for each field, as well as navigation aids for appropriate screen input form. Okay, right, so let's look at this. So you're probably thinking, what is this? Right, here's a database. Now, as you know, in your exam, you've always got to enter 3 additional records. So you scroll all the way down to the bottom here, and you start adding these 3 additional records here. Do you really have to do that? No. So let's go to create, and if you remember, go to Form Wizard. Get the table, move the fields over, next. Okay, pick a layout here. I'm going to pick a layout. Finish. Here's the form. Now, all you've got to do is simply draw one of these in that box. Okay, that's all you're doing. So I'm going to close this. And they're not looking for anything other than you adding the fields. Don't add any additional fields. Don't do anything. If we look at the mark scheme, okay, so it says all 5 correct fields, 2 marks. 4 correct fields. So just draw a form, okay? Appropriate spacing for each field. Make sure there's space for them to write their name. Draw some forward and backward buttons, okay? So if we remember when I added the buttons, okay, draw the buttons at the bottom, okay? So 2 marks for the fields, and then to add appropriate spacing, maybe an option of a drop-down box, okay, to choose calendar dates from. Just simply draw a form. Worst case scenario, guys, you might get 3 marks instead of 5, okay? But it's perfectly straightforward to do.